Hi, I'm Shawn from Bean Me Up. We are a 25-year-old restaurant based out of Goa. Over the years, I've met some incredible people doing some amazing things. I've spent hours with people meeting, talking, discussing, and sharing a lot of subjects that we talk about, a lot of things that interest me. And this has inspired me to do this podcast. Today we have with us a dentist, musician, restaurateur. This guy wears many hats, a Goan socialite, and he is Varun Carvalho.
Chai chai, coffee coffee, 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 chai chai, coffee coffee. I am the chai wala, I am the coffee wala, I am the pani wala, I am the music wala, I am the chai wala, I am the coffee wala, I am the pani wala, I am the music wala. Leave your problems by your side, leave your troubles by your side. Live it up, live it up, live it up now. Drink my chai and feel the high. Spread the love and spread sunshine. Spread the peace, you are divine. You have the power, you have the light to live your life with a smile. Chai chai, coffee coffee, 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 chai chai, coffee coffee. Yes, 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 yes. The connection is always there. The rhythm is actually our connection. And it's going to be a great journey around the world, connecting the chai, the coffee, the music, the people, all in one massive celebration. Chai chai, coffee coffee, 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 chai chai, coffee coffee. I am the chai wala, I am the coffee wala, I am the pani wala, I am the music wala, I am the chai wala, I am the coffee wala, I am the pani wala, I am the music wala.
There's a saying, if you do what you love, then
You love what you do. Then you love what you do.
then you don't feel like you're working.
Yeah, that's
Like when you're playing music, you don't feel like now I have to go and perform, now I have to
yeah,
go and play,
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of thing. You just feel like, wow, now I'm going to have
yeah,
some
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
That is the whole process. So now, and then time just flies. So this is what has happened over here. Is I don't know how time has flown, and then I realized I know so many amazing people like you who come here and we have had some amazing conversations. I think we need to document these
Yes,
conversations. We need to do.
we even performed
You
here.
even
Remember?
Varun has played at Bean Me Up also,
Yeah,
by the way. Yes, he
like
has.
and like I will not play at a place where I don't feel the vibe, man.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
this place has amazing vibes. I remember. Yeah, and we sang the Chai Chai song during that time, and
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, now the Chai Chai song
Now
is
it
ready
is,
to go
yeah,
all
it's
over the
ready to
world.
hit
Yeah, and yeah,
everybody.
cheers to that, man.
Cheers
Chais,
to the chai,
chais,
man. Chai,
chais,
chai.
chais.
Chais. So, what have you been up to recently, Varun? You just did a TED talk. You sent me
Yeah,
the link.
the
You're
TED talk.
comfortable, first
Yeah,
of all?
yeah, I'm good,
Yeah.
man. The TED talk was really good actually because as a young boy, it was hard growing up uh, with all the bullying and
Yeah,
then
I
the
heard that in the
stammering,
TED. Yeah, yeah.
and then the stammering came along, and it became very difficult. Every day became very difficult, yeah, and there was really no place to run, no place to hide, and but something down inside kept me alive, and I think it was also this desire.
Music came to your rescue, kind of
Yes,
thing.
music definitely came to my rescue, but it was this desire that your story will be told, yeah,
Ah,
and that story will inspire a lot of kids around the world to stay alive, because life is beautiful. There's a lot in this beautiful life, yeah, but you have to keep your alive yourself in those difficult years, and then
it blossoms. It
everything
just
opens
suddenly,
up.
yeah. It's
And
magical, no?
yeah,
Like
and
the way things happen. You feel
yes,
like you
yes,
are,
yes,
there's nothing happening, and you
yeah,
feel like you're on a dead end, and
yes,
you feel like the whole world is against you.
yeah,
And
yes,
then, but
exactly,
you feel,
exactly what
but
you
you have
said.
to be persistent with what you're doing. You have to find
Exactly.
your, in Japan, they say that it's called the ikigai,
Ikigai.
right? So you have to find your ikigai. You have to find what makes you happy,
Yeah,
what gives you the motivation to get up every day and to pursue that thing.
yeah, and
So you find your ikigai in a guitar.
yeah, because this guitar is just not a
It's
guitar,
for,
man.
yeah, for you it is not a guitar, it's your savior, I think.
Yeah, it's and you develop such a connection with this guitar, that because the guitar is what gave me rhythm, yeah,
Yeah.
all those years. Is in fact, I remember during those troubled years where everybody thought, okay, this boy has no real ikigai, yeah. That's a good word actually to use. And I remember one of my dad's uh, cousins, because dad was not there. He died when I was 6 years old. And uh, one of my dad's cousins, he took me out. And
He took you to a Goa party
yes, he took me.
back in the day.
In those days, they were called beat shows. And they used to go all night, man. There used to be 5, 6 bands, boom, 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 all night. And then there was a singer. He came up on stage. And I said, yes, man, I want to be there.
Wow.
And
So that planted the seed. That situation
yes,
planted
that-
the seed in your head.
yeah,
And that is good because then you had something to look for. I think
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
yeah.
should have some kind of vision. I think.
because in school, most of the teachers would tell my mother, this boy is no good. In whatever I try to do, they should tell me that you're not good enough, yeah. But and then I was thinking to myself, what am I here for? And I started asking myself these questions. So the important thing is, I think you need to ask yourself certain questions, and then it opens the path for the answers to come down.
Yeah. Huh.
And that's what happened in my life. And
Wow.
thankfully, that singer that they came on stage, I said, wow, man, this is
And
where I want to be.
then like I know you from I think 15 years now, 15
Yeah.
plus years. And we have a common friend
Yeah.
also.
And so that means you have been longer in Bean Me Up, yeah?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
yeah.
already had Bean Me
And
Up.
when I
at that
and when
time.
I know you, you are a very I don't know if you still do that, but you are a dentist by day and this amazing musician by evening. Do you still practice dentistry?
Yeah, and in fact, one day there was
You still
a call.
giving?
There was a call. It came from England, and it was like +44. So I thought it was one of my English patients, yeah, because I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I said, like, I looked at the phone, and then I picked it up, and a girl spoke on the other side. She said, "Is it the singing dentist?" I'm thinking to myself, okay. And then she happened to be one of the producers of BBC. She came down with her crewman, and they shot me in the clinic. They
Oh,
shot
wow.
me singing, and I guess
How
from
nice.
that day that name stuck, that singing dentist. Yeah, but it's not a bad name, because
Any exposure is good exposure, I think. Yeah.
and I think if you can sing to your, so I always sing to my patients, yeah, in the
Oh,
clinic.
nice.
So I think they are more in the rhythm then, yeah.
It's positive vibes. That's
Yeah.
why I tell my guys in the kitchen also,
Yes.
like when you're cooking your food, you should sing
Yes,
if you want to.
yes.
because this is all
Yes,
vibration,
yes,
and you
yes,
believe a
yes.
lot in
Yeah,
vibration.
it's
And we were talking
it's very
about it the other day
vibrational.
as well.
And food is very vibrational, yeah.
Yeah.
And food is very important. What food you eat actually, because
You
you're
are what
you're
you eat.
and you're becoming one with that vibration.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it's like the people whom you are with. It's very important what company you keep, because the vibrations keep moving.
I am a very strong believer in that also. So that's why I choose not to eat death.
Yeah, so I think uh, the good thing about you is you've been in this conscious eating for a long time, yeah. And
Yeah.
thanks to Bean Me Up, actually you've been able to also educate a lot of people, yeah, about conscious eating, and also inspire a lot of people, yeah,
I
into
think
conscious
you are,
eating.
yeah, yeah. I remember from a conversation, I think a few years ago, you are the kind of a person that, I could say, that comes under the category of plant curious. That means
Yeah.
you want to, you have that thing in you that you want to not be a part of suffering and pain and all that, but it is just easier. I think the circumstances, it is food
Uh,
is the convenience of it probably for you, because you are such a
no,
socialite. You are out every day. You are probably in some party one day and the other party someday. So maybe it's very, for you probably it is difficult to keep track of your diet, or how does that? Or you have your own guys cooking for you every day at home?
no, I cook
Yeah.
most
What
of
do
the
you
time.
cook?
Most of the time I'm cooking. Uh,
At home or in your? Oh, so now you are a restaurateur
yeah,
also. You have a restaurant.
yeah, so even in the restaurant, I used to cook a lot of the times, yeah. And because I like cooking, because cooking is like music, yeah. You're making something, but I like to cook for other people. Like the problem with me is, as you said, it's convenience, yeah. So I like to cook for other people, but not necessarily for myself. So for myself, I just go and pick up something that I can find, yeah, easily. But deep down, I know that one day actually I will be just vegan. I know that. So
Nice.
it is the journey towards where you want to be, and
Good.
where you know you have to be, yeah, for your own health and for your own well-being. And I think it has to be a natural journey. It has to be a gradual journey, because don't get me wrong, we were born in Goa where meat was everywhere, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Meat and fish, and
Even today, I think you
so,
just,
so you're born with this palate, yeah.
yeah.
So uh, uh, it's uh, it's going to take me some time to reach there, but one day
No stress. Nobody is putting a gun to
there's
your
no
head,
stress.
Varun.
No,
You can. When I think you have already taken the first step by
no,
deciding that
and the thing is, your body knows, and your mind knows, and you yourself know when you
when the time is right.
will come, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it's like anything, like alcohol. I've given up alcohol maybe for a couple of years, maybe, or
Oh
maybe
yeah.
less than that. I
Wow.
hardly drink, but it doesn't, but it's not a conscious choice, but initially you have to make that conscious move towards it, yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it just
yeah.
happens.
Of course.
It takes time, and everything has its own time, yeah.
Absolutely. And yeah, and you know, when if you need any help, I'm always there with
Yeah,
recipes or
yeah.
anything. You
Like
can.
I really liked your pizzas here. The pizzas
Yeah.
here, the vegan pizzas, the thin crust ones were like really really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Cool,
we used
man.
to eat a lot of them here.
And also yoga. Also, you were planning. You were doing something with some doctors about yoga or teaching. You plan, or you want to have a space for yoga. You have something like that with
Uh,
yoga
I think
in South Goa, because it's a big thing. I think a lot of
there's
people from
uh,
all over the world come to South Goa
yeah.
to learn about teacher trainings and things.
There's I don't know, a lot of people have heard about it. It's called Nada Yoga.
Yeah.
So Nada Yoga is the yoga of sound. Yeah, and that's what we actually are all vibrations. Uh, the vibration is a manifestation. You manifest yourself, yeah, but basically it's just a vibration, yeah. And that's what I believe is there's a big science in this vibrational energy, yeah, in the east and the west, but basically talking the same thing. that we are all a vibration.
So singing is also yoga, because I mean yoga has got a
Yeah,
so
Nada yoga is basically the yoga of sound, the yoga of vibration,
so it's chants or some frequencies that you can.
frequencies, music. Yeah, it all comes in the music, in the music, in the music purview, because it has to be good to your ears. Like what will you call music? You'll call music that is something nice to your ears. Then you'll say it's music to my ears.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it all comes under that music thing, yeah. Where and music is healing, and music is a
For sure.
vibration, and once you become one with the rhythm, that's it.
So that is Nada yoga.
Yes,
So, and now you're also a restaurateur. You have got your own
heaven.
reggae heaven. It's called in
Yes,
Kavasilem.
yeah. So it was always my uh, desire to have a space where uh, reggae music and the reggae vibe would be omnipresent. And in reggae heaven, you feel it everywhere. You'll feel it in the chairs, you'll feel it in the food, you'll feel it in the music. And I think the reggae vibe is very synonymous with Goa, because uh, Goa actually vibrates on a very similar frequency. Yeah, reggae and Goa is the same frequency,
Yeah,
and that's
it has
why.
got a Goa has got kind of a island vibe to it, and
Yes, and a
reggae.
lot of islands have this vibe. So even if you see the Konkani music, even the music the theatris are writing, it's all reggae actually.
Nice.
So this rhythm, and even at Beam Me Up, you have this. It's a similar rhythm. It's this chill, nice vibe rhythm. Yeah, and that's the reggae rhythm, and that's the Goa rhythm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And all of us have been sort of born with it, because a lot of people ask me, Varun, you're born in Goa, you're born in India, and how did you get into reggae? Like, you're just born with it.
yeah. It's the music of the soul, reggae. So
Yes,
everybody, there's very few people who probably will not relate to it because it
yes.
is something that is, that is.
And
I think it's that frequency again that people can
also
good energy.
also reggae is spiritual, yeah. So
Yeah,
a lot of the lyric, in fact all the lyrics, everything comes from the spiritual source. So it's very healing music, yeah. Reggae is a very healing music.
great. Yeah. And what kind of food do we have at Reggae Heaven,
Yeah,
Varun? What do you cook there for
in
everyone?
reggae heaven, we used to get a big variety. uh, 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 the the
But
news.
generally, it is like what kind? It's like a barbecue style, or like what kind of food do
No,
you
we
usually?
used to do a lot of wood-fired pizzas, which were very famous.
Nice.
We did a lot of Goan food, which was very famous. And then we did very good burgers. We did sizzlers.
Wow.
It was quite a mix of a lot of cuisines. And I've traveled all over the world and getting a sort of a fusion of a lot of the cuisines. You could not say it was one cuisine. It
Yeah, yeah.
was
So amazing. Yeah.
yeah,
So
but
with your travels, when you experience, you are exposed to so many different cultures
yes,
and flavors,
and
and then you can bring it back and you can like add your own
and
twist to it.
that's how everything evolves. Yeah, it evolves with traveling, like because you meet different people on your journey. You taste different food on your journey. You hear different music, and the connection with the people from different countries, and this really broadens your thinking. And you say, yeah, we can fuse this with fuse, we can fuse this with that, and then it really has a very good effect on your food, on your music, on your life.
So it's a perfect place for somebody who wants to enjoy good reggae and good food,
Yes,
basically.
and a good vibe,
And so
and
you're
the Goan
closed in
vibe.
the monsoon at the moment, and you're opening
Yes,
again. When do you open?
we are closed in the monsoon, because I'll be traveling a lot with my music, and we'll be traveling across Europe and across Africa and England, and yeah, and it's going to be a good journey, taking the chai coffee vibration and the chai coffee connection to the rest of the world. And uh,
Nice.
it's going to be great to connect to different people in different parts of the world, drink chai and coffee together, and just go higher.
Thank you. Yeah. And what do you have to say to people watching this video or to the young kids today who feel like they are stuck in a dead end, or they are doing like 9 to 5, or they have this vision in them, they want to break free from whatever the monotonous lifestyle that they have, and because you have come up from that, your uh, you were also probably in that situation where you were quite frustrated with a lot of things, and then you just broke all barriers, and now you are a dentist, you're a musician, you're a restaurateur, now you're traveling to Europe and Africa on a tour to expose your music. Oh, and also you have the Rise Nation. I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you about
So,
that.
so we are going to
But
do stuff in Africa with the Rise Nation, because my
so what is Rise Nation? If you can just tell.
yeah. So Rise Nation is a trust we started a few years ago, and basically our slogan is Rise as One. Yeah, that just find your rhythm and you will rise with the rhythm. Yeah, because once you find your rhythm and once you're one with the rhythm, believe me, there will be no barrier, because you don't see any barrier, because you see the higher path.
Yeah. So also with Rise Nation, during COVID, you helped a lot of immigrants who were stuck in Goa. You all were like cooking like loads and loads of food and just selflessly giving love and food and shelter to all these people who were stuck during the COVID.
Yeah, because I think one of the things as a stammerer, you develop empathy. Yeah, and I keep telling a lot of people, because of the stammering, I am here today. Yeah, uh, I became a singer also because of the stammer, and a lot of things in my life I have got because of stammering. Like today, I can just laugh it out, man, because at one point of the time, laughing was the only way out of the situation. And yeah, I developed a lot of empathy thanks to stammering, and I could not see those people just on the road, uh, not having food, man. And I said there were a group of people and some boys and girls under that Rise Nation banner. We went out and we started cooking, we started serving, and it was a very beautiful experience because we met such beautiful souls on the roads, in the stadiums, and I realized that all of us here are here for a higher purpose. Yeah, and all of us here are here to live higher. Yeah, it's not just the careers we have, it's not just the money we try to accumulate, it's not the properties that we buy. uh, Real joy, real love, real connection sometimes has no price to it. And yes, it was beautiful times during COVID, and we got the skills to cook. Yeah, and that was one of the
And now you
greatest
started
things.
your own restaurant
Yeah,
after
and thanks to that time, man, and we had a great time. We had a great time
And
actually.
also with school kids, I think for underprivileged kids, you're also giving them, teaching them, or giving them guitars, or giving them music classes, and
Yeah.
so they can find their ikigai, like they
Yeah,
can find.
we actually used to run a program. It was called Live the Dream, and it was basically this finding your ikigai. Like we used to show them in a few steps, in 8 steps, how you can find your dream, how you can reach your
Achieve it,
dream.
do, yeah.
Yeah,
So have reach your goal or
and
do
reach
things.
your dream in a step by step process. Yeah, and that's what I say. Life is a process. Nothing happens like that, man. But it's this journey,
But you have to be persistent, and you have to have a end
and
goal, I think.
and these so-called hard times actually make you what you are today. If you have not gone through those times, you will not rise above pain, you will not rise above anger, you'll not rise above jealousy. And I think all these times they make you who you are. And today, if I was given an option, okay, Varun, you're going to come back into this life. Uh, I know we are going to go to a higher life, but if you were told, would you go through this in this life? I would say yes, because that's the reason I'm sitting here today with you. And that's the reason we share this connection, because both of us have gone through these times, and the so-called traumas of those times have made us rise to this frequency where today we can sit and I understand everything what you are saying and you understand everything what I'm saying.
You can be a motivational speaker, I think, yeah. I think that should be one of the things you should do. No, seriously, because and what you're saying is also resonating with me, because I completely believe everything that you have said. But a lot of people, I think, need this in their life, especially now more than ever, with all these vaccinations that people have got, and uh, the low vibration that people are in, and they're forced to be in this low vibration for the benefit of the few people. So we need people like you go out there and put the message, of course, with your music and other things which you're already doing. But a lot of people, especially the young generation today, the young kids, they're just in front of the computer or just playing video games all night or watching Netflix all night. They need to get their vibration higher.
Yeah, so you asked a question some time ago. So if somebody is stuck in that, how do you get out? It's very simple. The rhythm is the freedom. Once you have your rhythm, you will have your freedom. It's as simple as that. Because then you won't be bound to anybody else's rhythm. You will have your own rhythm. And whatever you do, you're doing in your own rhythm. That is freedom. And you will find exactly what you love to do in your life. And you will love your life.
Yeah. I
Like,
think that's the first step to start loving yourself.
yes,
Right?
yes, that's very true actually. To start loving yourself and just who you are, and and just to be in this universe, it's a blessing. It's a major blessing just to feel this beautiful air, uh, to be able to eat this beautiful food, uh, to be able to feel different vibrations, not only humans but animals and trees, and yeah, it's beautiful, man. And I think uh, what more would we want in love and life, because love is life and love is love.
Yes.
So
Thanks, yeah.
it's one, like life and love.
And where are you headed off to now next? To
Yes,
UK?
the first stop is Czech Republic, and yes, we're going to do some music there, and then around Europe, a few countries, and then Africa, man, because Africa,
Wow, Africa, yeah, man.
Africa always has this gravitational pull. It's like Goa actually. Goa also has this really gravitational pull. Man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The energy in these places are really strong. Yeah, and whenever you come to Goa, whenever you go to Africa, the energy is really good. Yeah, the energy is really good.
It's
And
the people and
yeah,
the other things that make, but mostly it's the culture, the people, the
and
food that makes the place also, no,
and the
vibe.
music, I think the
The music,
music,
of course.
because in Africa, in Goa, you see the music is everywhere,
Yeah, yeah.
and the music is actually keeping the rhythm. Yeah,
Uh,
the music is keeping the rhythm. Like you go to Africa, in the shops, the girls are dancing. You go on the road, the kids are dancing. Everybody is in the rhythm, and I think so. This rhythm is what's keeping everything, and yeah, it's a blessing to be able to travel and to experience all these beautiful rhythms
wow.
and to give out the rhythm also. Yeah, because we have something what we do whenever we go abroad. It's called play to night. So it's fusing our rhythm with the rhythm from there. And last year we played with a band in Ethiopia, uh, and they're called Ethio Color. They're really a good band. You can follow them, and they play with their own instruments and literally actually. And
But they made their own instruments. No.
most of those instruments are
Also
made in
local.
Ethiopia. Like
Oh yeah.
they are made like, but they have amazing. They don't look like guitars, but they sound like the amazing bass guitar. That doesn't look like a violin, but it sounds uh, really amazing. And they get all those sounds out, and it's great that we actually can fuse the music together, because the rhythm, when you fuse the music, uh, everyone goes higher, yeah, because it's the highest unification, and it's also respect. Like whichever country we go, fusing our music with their music is like, it's the first namaste we say, yeah, like
Yeah.
respect. We come here in respect.
Nice, man. Yeah. Cool. I'm super hungry now. Let's eat something,
Yes,
bro.
man, and I'm waiting uh,
For the
uh,
pizza.
for the bean me up food actually, because bean me up is actually the, I would say, the pioneer, man. When a lot of people were not thinking about vegan food, actually, uh, you guys, uh, and you took over this place, and you have transformed this place into literally your own haven, yeah. And but it's a heaven. Whoever comes through that gate there, with all these trees around, with the good music, and because this place always has good music, yeah, because that's what keeps the rhythm, yeah. The guys who
Absolutely.
are cooking in the kitchen, the guys who are serving, the guys, everybody is in that nice rhythm, yeah. And yeah, so it's and but you put this good thought into people's minds. You introduced good, yeah. And that's what I believe. You'll always get good when you introduce good. So that's why in Reggae Heaven, in Bean Me Up, we've just had good people, man.
Yeah.
We don't need to keep any bouncers or anyone here, man, because it's such a good vibe. Everybody,
Yeah, yeah.
and everybody protects each other. Everybody is actually a bouncer for each other. And it's so beautiful, man. And thank you for keeping this place alive, because uh, but that's what you love, and that's what you do. And so many different more people will get this beautiful experience, and will actually be inspired to live
Yeah.
more consciously.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Whenever you are here, you try
Always,
and come by, and we
always,
have good
always,
conversations and good
always,
food.
always,
So
because
yeah.
it's healthy,
So you
ethical
are
food.
you are one of the people who goes to prove that you don't have to be vegan to eat vegan food. You
And no,
can be curious and just
no, but what I like about y'all is y'all are very truthful, yeah. So
yeah,
only what you are going to eat, you will put on the table.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So you're not going to put something in that okay, maybe enhances the taste in some way, okay, enhances the look in some way, but which is detrimental to his or her vibration. And that
Yes.
is the most truthful thing about this place.
Thank you. Well, yeah, that was a good way of looking at it. Also, yes. So
And
we believe
you
that.
truly believe that veganism actually has changed your life, and that's you're
Yeah.
the you're the vegan messiah, man. And I will support every step of that beautiful journey you're taking, man. May it go higher, may it reach more people, and may more people be inspired to eat consciously, to live consciously, to think consciously, to speak consciously.
Yeah. So,
Conscious living.
and conscious singing. Thanks.
Yes, conscious singing. Because just like Reggae Heaven was famous for the wood-fired pizzas, You guys are famous for your pizzas, huh?
Yeah.
You
We
guys
get
are
quite
famous
popular.
because vegetarians love pizzas. They love pizzas, but they don't get vegan pizzas.
Good
Yeah,
pizza, yeah,
no,
man.
they're very rare. To get vegan pizzas is very rare because of the
Because
cheese.
of the cheese and all that. But we
Cheese.
have
Yeah, I know. But it's very
cracked
rare.
that code also.
No, but it's very rare. It's very rare. It's
Yeah.
very rare to find.
In
And
India it is, but last year I was in UK, London.
yeah.
Over
Now,
there's full on, man. Everybody is doing vegan food. Even if you go to a pub or whatever, where they
but
are
here
serving steaks and
the
everything, they'll
conscious
still have 3-4 vegan options
the
in
con
every restaurant.
yeah the yeah but there because a lot of people have moved to veganism, like a lot of
Yeah.
people have moved to veganism. Yeah, here the vegetarians, you can't call them vegans.
No.
No, you can't call them vegans. These
Of course.
vegetarians who are here
Yeah.
because they are heavy into milk,
Heavily.
and milk is actually you should not have milk actually. No, the first thing to be
The
stopped.
worst food,
No,
yeah.
for your own health.
Of course.
For your own health. The
You're
first
singing to the choir, bro.
the first thing to strike out is actually milk. But
Yeah.
but
Most of the issues will be resolved, like acne, this, that, health issues. If you're having anything,
but
dairy.
but
And
in-
dairy is the most adulterated food product in India.
but Indians love milk because when we were young, we were made to gulp
Bournvita.
down. We were made to gulp down 3-4
Complan.
glasses of milk because okay, we didn't have any rich foods in those days. Like after dad died, like we didn't have even Amul butter on table. When dad was living, we had everything. Yeah, but after dad died, we didn't have Amul butter. We didn't see cheese for a long time. But mom used to make at home, yeah, like loni and cottage cheese, and those is what we call paneer. And yeah, so but we were made to gulp down 3-4 glasses of milk every day. That
Really?
was yeah, and that I didn't like that milk because it was cow's milk. I didn't like that milk, believe me. Like now, milk that I used to drink, I don't have milk that much anymore. But I used to have powder milk, yeah. But at least powder milk used to taste better. But that milk actually doesn't really taste good, actually. So it's not meant for you then. So if you don't like the taste, that means it's not meant for you. But there was a thing in people's minds about calcium and about all sorts of things, and it was forced down people's throats. Yeah,
All the kids, yeah, in our
Yeah.
generation, yeah.
yeah.
Same we can say about meat also then, no?
Yes,
See,
yes,
meat in
yes,
its raw form,
Yes.
it is not, you
Yeah, the
can't
same
eat, unless
thing.
in Ethiopia maybe they eat raw meat, I think.
And it doesn't smell
They
good.
do in Ethiopia?
It doesn't smell good also. when
No,
it's
but
raw.
Ethiopia they eat raw
No,
meat, right?
When I came here, the smells were good. Yeah,
Yeah.
like raw
No,
meat
but,
as well.
but tell me something, in Ethiopia they eat raw meat, right? Do you know that or no?
No, they eat something called jerk, which actually on the flight we had it from. We were flying from Bulawayo to uh, Harare, and in South Africa it's called quite famous. It's called jerk, like jerk buffalo. It's like dried meat.
Dehydrated,
strips.
smoked. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that is,
sort of small, but the taste is not good. I didn't like it, man. But yeah, as you said, it is. I think it is famous in Africa because they're giving it. They give it on the flights also. They give it on the flights, yeah.
But so no, but what I'm trying
Ethiopian
to say is like because you said about milk.
Ethiopian
so,
Airlines gives it.
Ethiopian, yeah.
That means it's coming from Ethiopia
Yeah.
because Ethiopian Airlines gives it.
Yeah.
But
So,
I didn't like it.
As far as they do some like they eat raw meat, I think, in
Yes,
Ethiopia,
yes,
one of these
I
countries.
think so.
But also the same thing, like you said, milk. But even with meat, it doesn't taste because see, if you are naturally supposed to eat meat, like tigers eating meat, hunts and kills a deer,
yeah.
it will not
Yeah.
put some masala, salt,
Yes,
and
yes.
marinate the meat and then put it on a barbecue and then eat
Yes.
it. It
So-
will freaking eat it. It will tear up
Yes,
the flesh
yes,
of that
yes.
thing and it will eat it raw. But we can't eat that.
No,
we have to add our
Yes.
mask it with all the flavors and then only
Ideally, you should be able to eat it in the raw form.
yeah.
Whatever you're cooking, you should ideally be able to eat it in the raw form. If you don't like the taste in the raw form, that means it's really not meant for you.
Yeah.
If you have to mask the taste with hundreds of spices,
Yeah, or with barbecue sauce or whatever, then it is.
whatever,
Yeah.
with whatever. Always.
Thank you, brother. Where's the pizza, bro? I'm hungry. Varun, of course, you like our pizzas. So
Yeah.
we have had this amazing, it's called the barbecue tempeh pizza, which is, you'll be the judge of it. So try it, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
You have eaten pizzas
There
world
are-
over.
yeah.
Some.
First of all, you don't really miss the cheese, yeah? That's one thing, because everybody thinks that you have to really top it up with cheese, yeah? But you don't miss the cheese. In fact, you get all the other flavors, because sometimes the cheese overpowers the other flavors. And it's nice and thin, and yeah, it's amazing that you're doing them out of whole wheat. That's the amazing. So pizzas are healthy, guys. Pizzas
have
are,
any
it's not an unhealthy food anymore. So I think hats off, and I think the pizzas have improved here, and your pizzas was always good, but this is boom.
Thanks,
I would
man,
say really
bro.
good.
Enjoy. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Before we sign off, what is the one message you would like to give to all these people who are stuck and who feel like their life is useless, or people who tell them that they are no good? Like, you know, because that is, I think, that is, there's no better person than you who can give them some advice, I think.
Yeah, so I'll just give you my own life. Like, I was literally stuck in my life. Even to say my own name, I would get stuck, yeah. So it was that level of getting stuck. Uh, but then I found my ikigai, and then I found an old guitar, and I started playing, and I got back into rhythm, yeah. And you can find whatever you want. Each one of us is born in our own rhythm, yeah. In fact, this is called the core rhythm. And somewhere down the line, for some reasons, sometimes unknown to us, we are put off our rhythm, yeah. It is in these times that you need to go and actually find something that really resonates with you. In my case, it was this guitar. It could be anything in any part of the universe, yeah. So be one with what you resonate with. Be one with the rhythm. And believe me, you'll not be stuck anymore in your life, man.
Wow. Thank you so much, Varun, for taking the time.
It was a pleasure, and
and
it's always a
coming.
pleasure. And I'm already smelling the great food here. I'm definitely
For
going to
sure,
eat
it
something.
is coming right up.
I've not eaten anything
Yeah,
the full day,
you were
which is
waiting.
really good. Because I came here, I said, wow,
Um,
man. And the first thing I told you, wow, bean me up is smelling good, man. And if it's smelling good, man, you know that the vibe is good and the food is good, man, because the guys who are cooking are putting their love into it, man, and you can smell that love. You can smell that love.
Thank you so much, Varun. And thank you all for watching. It has been such a pleasure.
Always
talking.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank
Chais.
Chai coffee.
Chais now. Chais. Yeah, cheers.
Chai.